Hello and welcome to our CUTV sports show, In the Huddle. I'm Cecilio Ramirez.
And I'm Jacob Russell. To start off today's show, we'd like to congratulate Herb Jacobs of the Law and Constitution.
Jacobs was given the Lone Star Conference Kirk Hill Award last week between the second and third sets of Thursday's CU at the Game. The honor is awarded each year to the top sports writer in the conference and is nominated by each school's sports information director.
We have the results from the home Aggie volleyball matches next on In the Huddle.
CU Volleyball kicked off their home season this past week against the Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldogs and the UCO Broncos. The Aggies won their match against the Bulldogs with scores of 25-18, 25-20, and 25-15. Cameron was in control throughout the match and out-hustled Southwestern in every aspect of the game. On Saturday afternoon, the Aggies were unable to continue the winning streak, falling to arch-rival UCO. After a 2-1 set lead, CU has now lost 6 out of the last 7 matches versus the Broncos. One of the things I noticed about the Aggies' offensive play was the contribution from the freshman players. Melissa Acton led the Aggies in a number of categories, including 14 kills on 45 attacks with 6 errors for a .178 hitting percentage. She also had 15 digs, an assist, an ace, a solo block, and a block assist. Junior Laura Ellerbrock led the team with assists with a game high of 44. Senior Haley Hatch led the defense with 27 digs. The Aggies continue home play this week on Thursday night against Midwestern State in the annual Red River Rumble matchup. Say that 3 times fast. The match starts at 7 at the Aggie Gym. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Lone Star Conference standings. Some changes from last week. Midwestern wins a couple more. The Lone Star Conference standings is 2-0. They're up to 15 games in a row. Texas A&M Commerce 8-5, also 2-0 in the Lone Star Conference. And now Abilene Christian in the Lone Star Conference with 1-1. We got a couple other teams just like them. Angelo State 1-1 as well. Tarleton State 1-1 as well. 9-6 on the season. Cameron is of course back to 500 with 2 more games added to that. Central Oklahoma down to 5-10, 1-1 in the Lone Star Conference. Texas A&M Kingsville 3-8 on the season. Lone Star Conference 1-1. And 0-0 for West Texas A&M. Eastern New Mexico 0-0 as well. Southeastern Oklahoma 10-6 on the season, 0-2 in the Lone Star Conference. Southwestern Oklahoma 5-9 and 0-2 as well as in the Lone Star Conference. And East Central is at the bottom of the list with 0-2 in the Lone Star Conference as well.
Cameron's golf teams both placed tournament play this past weekend. The men's golf team started their 08-09 season with the second place finish at the Charles Cootie West Texas Intercollegiate Golf Tournament in Abilene, Texas. CU's total team score was an impressive 569. The Aggies stood in third place following Monday's first round, but made up ground on day 2. St. Edward's University won the event with the team score of 55-9. Coach Jerry Hernshire said the team played very solid, but needed to work on the backside. Senior Peter Savenho was the top Aggie finisher at second place overall with the 2-day score of 138. He also had second most total pars with 27 and the most eagles with 1. The Aggie men's golf team will be competing in the Williams Memorial Intercollegiate at the Dominion Golf Club in San Antonio. The tournament is scheduled for September 28th through the 30th.
Cameron women's golf team also played last week in the Northeastern State University Women's Golf Classic at the Cherry Springs Golf Club. The Aggies finished the event in 6th place out of 13 schools with a 2-round team score of 654. Head coach Rick Goodwin says the team needs to get more competitive scores and solid play in order to improve. Senior Renee Breeze was the top player for the Aggies with a 10th place finish and a 2-round score of 156. Junior Mark Wooten showed the biggest improvement throughout the tournament after cutting 7 strokes off her first-round score. The Aggies women's golf team now has 2 weeks off before the Dallas Baptist Invitational at the Water Chase Golf Club.
Cameron golfers are always looking for places to practice. Brock Bodie shows us how the Aggie golfers can now practice indoors.
Cameron golfers have a new place to practice this year. Maxx, an indoor golf course, opened this past July. Its golf coach Jerry Hernshire says it will give the team a place to practice when the weather doesn't permit.
You know, keep your muscle tone, your golf muscles working and grooved, and retain your muscle memory. So when we get in the wintertime, when we can't get outside, that's a big advantage to us.
Renee Breeze, a member of the women's golf team and an employee of Maxx, shares what the new facility has to offer.
We've got 4 different simulators, and each simulator has 43 different golf courses to choose from. That's anywhere from Pebble Beach to St. Andrews, Spyglass, Bay Harbor, quite a few real nice courses that the pros actually play. And then there's also some fictional courses as well, and a driving range feature where you can just hit balls on a driving range if you want.
Jerry Hernshire is working with owner Drew Champagne so that the team can get some kind of rebate. Reporting for CUTV News, I'm Brock Bodie.
Monday Night Football was again this week. I don't know if that
Every
made
Monday.
sense. Yeah.
Every Monday.
Not as stellar of a game as we had last week between the Cowboys and the Eagles, but
No, but the Jets and the Chargers, sure, they put together a good effort. Brett Favre, you can kind of tell, still isn't too comfortable with the offense. Give it a few more weeks. I think by maybe the 6th, 7th week of the season, they'll be able to start taking shots down the field.
Yeah.
Which really, it's gonna need some cooperation with the running game.
yeah, Brett Favre was looking more of the Brett Favre from 2 years ago rather than the Brett Favre from just last year.
Yeah, but the Chargers finally put it all together. That started a little slow, starting off with the pick 6, of course, from Rivers to Barnett. But after that, they had a very strong performance, really pulled it together, and I think they're going to actually make some waves this season.
So what do you think about LT, LaDainian Tomlinson? Complaining about his toe hurt, only ran for about 60-something yards.
Yeah, but he had 2 TDs, so I mean that worked out a little bit.
Yeah.
He's still getting the ball in the end zone. He's still got a nose for the goal line.
Yeah.
But what they really need, they need their offensive line to step up. They haven't been playing up to their capabilities, and I think it's really kind of hurting them. But once the offense gets going, once LT gets going, Phillip Rivers is going to get on. Once Rivers gets on, Antonio Gates becomes a bigger picture. So I'm not really worried about the Chargers. I think they'll pull it together.
Yeah, and LT's numbers are crazy. His rushing yards are, I mean, he's pushing up with, I know he's behind another player, but I know Emmitt Smith's number 1, and he's got, just in 8 seasons, he's got tremendous yardage.
Well, yeah, he's in the all-time touchdown list, he's 3rd all-time. He's behind Marcus Allen, another Southern California tailback, and of course Emmitt Smith, but he's done it about half the time.
Yeah.
Like his workload on what he's carrying is really pretty impressive for his young career.
So let's talk what's a controversy in the NFL. Not a controversy, but everyone's getting injured right now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we're talking about star caliber players that these teams are needing.
Of course, headed by Tom Brady.
Yeah, definitely. We also have Tennessee Titans. Vince Young, he's out.
Vince Young, Jeremy Shockey, Adrian Peterson's been hampered by hamstring injury. Of course, LaDainian Tomlinson, his turf toe we just talked about. It's been a season with a lot of big-name players out, but in the same regard, the good thing about professional sports is there's a lot of young guys willing to step up.
Yeah.
And that's what they get paid to do, so why not?
Yeah,
Now's the time to shine.
Definitely. The other thing I want to touch on is in the divisions, when we're talking divisions, it's crazy this year. I mean, the Buffalo Bills lead the AFC East. Baltimore Ravens are leading the AFC North. I mean, it's still early. What do you think about the rest of the season?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of disappointing teams so far this season. Both teams in the Ohio area are 0 for 3. No one could have gone to pick for that. And then, of course, the Indianapolis Colts losing twice at home already. They've been 7-1 the last season at home. So there's a lot of stuff you can't expect, but it's short in the season. We got a lot to go, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in the weeks to come. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. That's all the time we have. Thanks for joining us for another segment of our sports show. Watch this show as well as any of our other CUTV shows on campus or on YouTube.com.
Right, and one last shout-out for us Lawton sports fans. MacArthur did beat Eisenhower to win the city championship.
I didn't want to mention it.
I have to, MacArthur alumni. Go Big Mac. Just search CUInternetTV with no spaces and choose from any of our new shows, this semester, including the Top of the Hour morning show and a digital film geek.
If you'd like to see more complete statistics on any of the matches or games discussed on today's show, visit goaggies.cameron.edu. Also, check out the Aggie Video Network for play-by-play commentary on all Aggie home sporting events. I'm Cecilia Ramirez.
And I'm Jacob Russell. Until next time, we'll see you in the huddle.